What's up, guys? This is Ian here, coach of your Ladder Lantern and the commissioner of the NCL, bringing you guys the final episode of the Coach Profile series for Season 3. Final, with fingers crossed, as obviously you guys saw that we had to do an extra film, but hopefully we won't have to do an extra one. And with me is your normal host of Coach Profiles and your Season 2 champion, Austin.
Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, if I have to do another episode of Coach Profiles, I'm gonna be pretty mad about it, to be honest.
Meanwhile, I'm going to drop next, and you're going to have to. Yeah.
I was salty enough as it is, I guess.
All right, let's just hop right into things.
Heck yeah, dude.
How have you improved since last season?
Okay, so I thought about my answer to this, and I think I'm going to go with the fact that I think I play with more confidence. Now that I've been able to pinpoint the way I play, which I largely attribute to you because you're the one who noticed it. I do agree. I go for teams that generally have a fair amount of offense, and then I go for hard reads in my battles. And I've been scared to make those reads in games that I really want to win. But I think in the playoffs, I really showcase the fact that I'm not scared to make those plays anymore. And yeah, so now I'm just like more confident in the way I play, and more confident in the fact that I can read my opponent like a Harry Potter book.
I definitely agree with that. I think that was very well shown, especially in the finals, which, by the way, you guys can go check out on the NCL YouTube channel if you missed it. The Season 2 finals is a live cast with myself and Jay, and you can see exactly all the hard reads that Austin's talking about. So there you go.
Heck yeah, man.
All right, next question is, what is something you would change about last season?
Something I would change about last season. Nachos throwing me curveballs. I don't know, man. I feel like everything was really well run. As I've said before, I think you're the best commissioner that I've had the pleasure of dealing with. Um, I think you run the league really well. Uh, I don't know, man. I think we made the best change we could make in coming into season 3, which was expanding to 16 coaches.
Hmm.
Like 12 was fine, don't get me wrong, but 16 was definitely, I think, a step in the right direction for the league. So yeah, I don't really know if there was anything too much that I would change. I think it was all really well run. You do a really good job, man.
Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, well, not the answer that I'm sure Nacho was expecting, but there you go. Did last season change your opinion on any Pokemon?
Ooh, that's a good question. I thought for a while that Victini was a bit overrated. Just because of the fact, I mean, I kind of say that for any mon that Dan drafts 90 billion times. Uh, but like, I think I showcased that it's really not, especially in my match with Matt, where I was literally just claiming banded V create kills that game.
Hmm.
Um, so definitely changed my opinion on that. I don't think Victini is overrated anymore. I had been trying to draft Mega Altaria for quite some time before I finally got it in NCL, and obviously I think it performed really well. So I didn't really have an opinion on that mod to begin with. Um, I guess Zoroark was another one. I didn't think it would be as good as it was. Like I thought it was gonna be a good speedy dark type, but the way it performed on the team was really solid in my opinion, especially because of the fact that Open Z rules exists in this league. And the fact that it gets disguised, it's a really good bait, and I think it's gonna be really solid this season as well if someone picks it up, of course.
Yeah, for sure. What
Uh
about any Pokemon on other teams?
oh man, that's a good question. Mods on other teams that I changed my opinion of.
Doesn't
Mega
have to be
Arrow for sure.
positive changes either.
Oh, that's also true, yeah. But Mega Arrow for sure was something that like I'd never even considered as a threat.
Hmm.
And then when I faced it week one, I was like, "What the fuck? I have no switches into this." And it was already fast enough to the point where it could run adamant like no speed and outspeed my whole fucking team. So yeah, that was interesting. Uh Maybe Mega Charizard X is a bit worse than I thought it was. Because I was able to just stall it out with my Altaria, or I would have stalled it out with my Altaria. Um, I don't think it was really played out that way in the matches I played with Dom because I don't think it happened that way in our week 4 match, and he didn't bring it in our playoff match. Um, Yeah, I think Charizard X is a bit worse than I thought it was. I picked it up in red, and I definitely can attest to the fact that it's a bit worse than I thought it was.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, I guess those are a few mons that I changed my opinion on.
All right. Which new coach are you most excited to play this season?
Brady, definitely Brady or It's Shade 99. Um,
Yikes.
I in the 3 years that I've known Brady, I've never battled him. So that's like really interesting. The fact that we've been in like draft leagues together before and I've never battled him is going to be really cool. And yeah, me and Brady are really good friends. I've known him for a very, very long time, and I'm definitely really excited to finally battle him in this league because I'm pretty sure we're supposed to battle everyone once, right?
Nope, there's
Hopefully.
16 coaches in 12 weeks.
That's
So
right. So I won't battle four of the coaches.
let me,
Please let me
oh,
battle
three.
Brady.
You won't battle three, including yourself. You
Oh
can
yeah.
just keep talking for a sec as I run through and try and see if you are battling him. Feel free to
Okay.
bring
I'm
anybody
definitely
else.
looking forward to taking on Jamesy as well. Looking for some
Oh God, now I
revenge
have to
from
go and see
LET.
if you're playing him.
um, should I stop naming coaches that I
Yeah,
want to
just go. Just you
face?
can just elaborate on both of them a little bit more if you wanted.
Oh yeah. So Brady, from everything that I've seen, hasn't been very good, and I love Brady, but like it's just his records. Like I you can't deny the like evidence that I have to say that. But I think he's going to give me a really good battle because I think he's a good battler. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun to play him, especially since we're such good friends. Jamesy is a really good battler. His draft is looking a bit weird right now, if I had to be completely honest, but it does definitely have a lot of threats that I'd have to prep for, and I'm looking forward to playing that team for sure. I think I can beat it.
Okay, I can confirm that you play Jamesy, and I'm still
Okay.
searching for Brady. Where are you at, boy? Nope.
Do I not play
Still
him?
going. Still going. I have a few more weeks to look through here. Nope.
Okay.
It's awkward because I can't look on the dock right now and check that way. Yeah, you do play Brady. Yep.
All right. Nice.
Because everyone is drafting, so I can't just like open the schedule up on the dock for everybody.
Right. Right.
Oh, damn. I saw a message below general and I thought it was Matt drafting, but oh well.
Rip. That's feels bad,
All
man.
right, next question. What are your goals for this season of NCL?
To try and better my regular season record. That's for sure. I think I've been the epitome of inconsistency for a long time, and I really want to change that during the regular season. Uh, I have a good start in Mount Silver, so I think I'm on the right track there, hopefully, anyway. But yeah, I really want to improve my regular season record. That's something I definitely want to do better because it's been pretty abysmal in the first two seasons of NCL. Even though I won season two, my regular season record was like 5-7. It was bad. So yeah, definitely want to improve my regular season record for sure.
For sure. I've noticed that you definitely tend to start stronger and finish weaker than,
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't really
and
know why.
that's kind of over a lot of leagues. So we'll see if your strong start in Mount Silver will turn into a strong finish as well.
Yeah,
A lot of Pokemon were unbanned this season. If you could unban one more, which would it be?
Jesus Christ. Nacho's got some good questions, man. Maybe I
Yeah,
should let him run this.
he should probably help out next time. Jeez,
Yeah.
this is crazy.
Let me look at the ban list on the dock real quick, and then I'll look at it.
All right.
Definitely not Arceus, because that's lame. Oh, Landorus Incarnate with Sheer Force, 100%. I love Landorus
Exactly.
Incarnate with Sheer Force. I've used it on multiple monotype teams. Fun fact, my favorite type is flying. I've always used flying in monotype. And this main staple of mono flying is Landorus Therian with Sheer Force. It's the main way flying breaks
Incarnate.
steel and rock. Yeah, Landorus Incarnate, sorry, with Sheer Force. Um, it's the main way flying breaks rock and steel. And it's a really, really good mon. Like I agree that it's probably too strong for Draft League, but if I had to unban something, it would undoubtedly be Landorus Incarnate with Sheer Force.
Okay, so let's take away Lando I was Sheer Force, and I'll name off a couple things that are more likely to be unbanned than others that are sitting on the banned list.
Right.
You're looking at Deoxys Speed, Genesect, Protean Greninja, um,
Lele, I'm
Naganadel,
sure.
Naganadel, Tapu Lele, potentially Magearna kind of thing. Which of those six would you like to see unbanned?
Do I get to have one of those six if they're unbanned?
It would probably go first overall, and you'd get a chance at first overall.
Um, I think I'm interested in using Naganadel. I think that would be a really cool mon to use. Because okay, so in the one league that I've seen Naganadel allowed in, uh, Magearna was banned in that league, and Naganadel was allowed because it hadn't yet moved into Ubers. And then in the first 3 rounds of the draft, it was moved into Ubers, but we didn't ban it, which I think is stupid. Um, However, that Mon was an absolute monster. I've never seen a Mon get so many free kills in my life. Like literally, it just set up a sub, killed one Mon, and the game is over.
Hmm.
Uh, and I really think that's a really cool Mon. And I mean, it has a lot of weaknesses. Don't get me wrong. Just being a Dragon type and a Poison type, Psychic, Ground, Ice, and
Dragon.
Dragon. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it has a fair amount of weaknesses, and it's definitely pretty frail. But if you can get it in the right situation, it's really fucking good offensively. I think I'd be interested in trying that out.
So I've seen it in a league where Magearna was also allowed, but that's also probably a bad sample size because the Magearna users in that league were also really bad Magearna users, so it was hard to tell which was more broken.
Yikes! I would say Magearna's probably Naganadel's biggest counter. Like AV Magearna, you can probably eat 2 Fire Blasts.
Oh, easily, I'm sure. Actually, we were in a league together where both were allowed, but we only played 2 weeks, so neither of us got to play both of them.
That is true. Feels bad, man.
And that was my second experience, or my third experience playing Naganadel, and Dom was definitely just not used to using it as much as Krabby was.
Yeah, I don't know what Krabby was doing, but I mean, he literally got like every time he brought it, it was like easy 5 kills for
Yeah.
him every time.
Dom didn't have the opportunity to build as good a team around it either, to be fair. So,
Yeah, Krabby was the one who practically pioneered Skarmory Florges plus offensive
mhm.
dragon. Sorry.
All right, I think there's still some questions left. I didn't look to see exactly how many sides there are, so I'm just gonna click, and there is. Okay, what is one tiering change you like, and what is one tiering change you dislike?
Oh god, dude. I don't quite remember all of the tiering changes.
You can bring something up and I can tell you.
Um. Oh, I think I liked Meloetta going up. I remember that one.
Okay.
I think if a Mon that's in tier 4 has enough value to be picked in both seasons of NCL, given it was picked by the same person, it should move up to see if that's where it belongs. And because if a Mon has tier 3 value in tier 4, it should probably be moved up to tier 3.
That's funny because it
Um,
was tier 3 in season 1 and then we moved it down and then moved
I
it
did not know
back.
that actually. The more you know, I guess Magic is just a Meloetta groupie.
Well, he first picked
Um,
it.
I think Zeraora going down was definitely a good change. Uh,
Okay, what about one you disliked?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I mean. Okay, Conkeldurr not going up as tier 1 was probably a mistake.
Hmm.
While I was the one who advocated in the first place that Conkeldurr should move to tier 2 because it's never drafted in tier 1, I definitely think it being the offensive MVP of season 1 would have given it a tier 1 value. Not that I would have drafted it in tier 1.
No, I don't think
Uh,
it would have been drafted in tier 1, but it definitely holds the value for. I think that's a big reason why it's also UUBL on Smogon tiering, just because it's
yeah.
like not good enough for OU, but way too good for UU, and in draft it's like too good for tier 2, but not good enough for tier 1. Sort of fits in that little area there.
Yeah, for sure. I think Lucario staying in tier 2. I don't quite remember if I actually got that vote in there in
Yep,
time. I
I
did.
think we
Okay, so
voted it.
Lucario staying in tier 2 was definitely 100% stupid. Lucario is absolute trash. It's too slow to be picked in tier 2, in my opinion. Like it has good offensive stats, has good coverage, and stuff like that. But the
Hmm.
speed just kills that mon. And I think it should definitely be tier 3.
Yikes.
And then hopefully next season we'll be moving Entei to tier 2 or tier 3 because I think I would love to draft a tier 3 Entei.
I agree. Yep. Okay. So let me see if there's another question. Make a bold prediction about this season.
Uh, I think Hamu will do really well. I don't
Oh,
know if that's really bold.
is that a
Um,
bold prediction?
I don't really know. A bold prediction: I'll go 12-0 in the regular season.
Yikes.
I
That's so
don't know,
bold.
man. You know what? Jed making it to playoffs. There we go. He's gotten absolutely cucked out of playoffs 2 seasons in a row. Both of which, like both times, were situations that were out of his control in the end. I mean, yes, he could have won more games and blah blah blah
Yeah.
and secured the playoff spot himself. But at the end of the day, there were games that were played that ended up mattering for him making playoffs. Or in season two's case, there was a game that ended up being forfeited that
Hmm.
mattered for him making playoffs. Um, and I think my game in season one that I lost ended up mattering for him because if I won, he would have made it in.
Yes, I
But
believe
yeah,
so.
so bold prediction: Jed makes playoffs this season.
All right, that's a bold prediction. Is there any more, Nacho? Do you have anything more for me? Oh, what do you predict for your season of NCL?
I want to have the record that Ian usually has, so like 10 and
Wait,
2, 9 and 3.
whoa, my NCL regular kind of record?
I mean, you generally have really good winning records, generally speaking. Like excluding AABL, I think you generally go like 9 and 3, 8 and 4.
I
It's like where you have the vast majority of wins compared to losses.
Yeah, I tend to overperform in NCL as well,
I
though.
mean, that's also true, yeah. But I just your general record is what I'm going to aim for, like 9 and 3, 10 and 2, eight and
All
four,
right,
something like that.
75% sort of 66 to 75% sort of win ratio there.
Yeah, basically 75-25 would be
All right.
nice.
All right. And then Nacho, you got anything more for me, buddy? Nope. That's it. Thanks for the interview.
Nice.
And keep an eye out on the NCL YouTube channel, guys. I will let Austin take us home.
Yeah, man. Thank you to Nacho for making those questions. Originally, Nacho was supposed to be the one who recorded this. To be clear, he is unfortunately not available right now, so Ian stepped in for him. Thank you, Ian. Those are definitely really good questions, Nacho. I'll have to let you, or not let you. I'll have to ask you to help me out with the next season because those were really solid questions that I never would have thought of. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. As Ian said, leave a like and subscribe. Turn the bell on for notifications. And yeah, thank you guys.